Hi, I'm Tisha.
I'm Loren.
And this is the Open Booked podcast. Today we are talking about People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. But first, what are you reading now? And what did you read this week?
I am currently reading paper book Alice Feeney, Beautiful Ugly. She's a queen of thrillers, as we know. So I just started this one, so I'm not very far. Audio, I'm out of audio hours on Spotify, so I'm mid book, but I jumped on the Elsie Silver train, and
Okay.
I listened to the first two books in not Chestnut Springs, but the other one. And one of them's called Off to the Races, Out of the Gate. It's like racehorse.
Okay.
I like her. She gives like cowboy Tessa Bailey.
Okay.
Like
I can fuck with that.
yeah, it's like the same genre. But yeah, no, I really like it, so I'm waiting for my Spotify hours to reset. And then I'm gonna start. Obviously, I did a reread of this book. I'd read it before, so I read it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start our book for next week soon. What about you?
I am currently reading Incidents Around the House by Josh Mallerman, which I was looking because he's done another book that I was like, I didn't realize that was him. Bird Box.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Which we all know was Netflix sensation.
Yeah.
I finished Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. So good. Also, Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green, who also wrote, which I had to look up for Allie the other day, The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, Biggin. We know that one from a movie.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I read People We Meet on Vacation.
You had a big week.
And I've got like 100 pages left in this one, and it's one of those that like you hear a noise and you like look over your shoulder like, is this real? What's happening? It's about mimics, which is terrifying on its own. So
yeah. Unique. Very cool. Yeah, you read a lot.
Mostly audio.
Yeah, no. Understand. Well, what did you set your reading goal to be for this year?
I actually haven't set it yet.
Ooh.
But I'm thinking I'll stick with 120. That's where I set it last year, and it's reasonable. Maybe even 100, because I want to slow down.
I'm the same way.
Intentional.
I put 150, and then I looked because I did 114 the year before, not my goal, but what I actually hit, and then I did 137 2025. And I was like, competitive part of me wants to do more. But then there's also a part of me that's like, I didn't retain. I read a bunch of little short books just to check the box and hit the goal. Like, that's not what it's about. So I'm stuck in between doing better than the year before, doing better, doing more, and actually retaining and slowing down.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'll land between either 100 and 120, just because, I mean, we'll cover a book a week.
52.
Alone is 52, and then surely I can read one more and be more intentional with it, and that still puts me at 104. So maybe 120 again, because I ended up at 156 for 2025. And if I hadn't gone out, I probably would have finished this last night.
Oh yeah, for sure. I made a little bit of book related resolutions here. I'm gonna try to limit my buying, which I've been doing for a while. We're all gonna eye roll when we go through my book haul from this week, but
some of them were gifts.
Some of them were gifts, and I had a gift card.
Yeah.
So like half of these were free.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but I want to try to read what I have, which I have 550 books. Plenty to read. Funny story, our friend Allie said her New Year's resolution is to stop buying books and just read books I have as well. So, sounds like But I also only have one subscription now, and I'm going to try to limit myself to, I'm not going to say book buying ban because every time I've done that it doesn't work, but 1 to 2 books a month, and more intentional, like, oh, they're a special edition or this or that I want. So yeah, I also am branching out in genres because I read my first historical fiction and I liked it. And then I realized I'd read another one that I didn't realize was historical fiction. Usually I'm pretty solid thriller, romantasy, romance. So I don't know if I'll be able to get into like full ass memoirs and nonfiction, but I want to branch out a little bit. Maybe read some more classics as well.
Yeah.
So, did you have any book related resolutions?
Similar, just spending less, being more intentional with what I purchase, not just buying it because it's pretty. I don't know. I tried not to buy a lot this year or this past year anyway, so I don't feel like I need to buy less, but I just need to be more intentional with what I purchase and why I'm purchasing it.
Yeah. Understand
so everyone's probably going to get tired of hearing me say intentional, but that's like my word of the year. So I'm like trying to do everything with a reason, not just because it feels good in the moment or, oh, it looks fun.
Yeah. No, I love that. I think that's great because that applies across all life. Very cool. Do we want to go through our book hauls? We went shopping this past weekend. We had a girls' brunch book shopping day. You go first.
Okay. So Allie gifted us this one. Morbidly Curious, a scientist's explanation or explains why we can't look away, by Colton Scrivener, PhD. And Allie didn't even know when she bought it, but they're signed.
I love that. Also, that was one of Underbrush's most sold books of the whole year. I saw them post that on their story.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely us.
For sure.
And then Lauren gifted us our very own handmade Queen of Shadows. Queen of Glass?
Hard. Queen of Glass. Yeah. It was very hard to keep that a secret.
Especially and using it as content.
Yeah, I had some drafts ready to post that I waited till the day I gave it to them.
And then I bought this one by Mallory Arnold, How to Survive a Horror Story. The little blurb on the top is Come for the authors behaving badly, stay for the carnivorous books. Thank me later by Emma C. Wells. And then on the back, it's like, this is the only thing, the reason I purchased it. 7 authors enter the manor. Can they survive the story within? So I'm like, sign me up. And then, of course, it's got cute little vampire teeth.
I love it.
All the way around. And then this one, I still need to figure out if this is the first or the second.
Yeah, it was not clearly labeled, but it is beautiful.
You can barely even see it. But it is The Wicked King by Holly Black. I got it because the ADHD. It is velvet and solid black. Like the whole fucking thing is black and just beautiful.
It's so
you can kind of see the chalice there.
Yeah.
Find the light.
Yeah, we can
see what that is.
Barely,
a
but
ring. And it looks like little like mermaid, demon something. I don't know. But then the artwork inside even.
Beautiful.
I hadn't even seen this. This was cellophane wrapped. But I was like, I just pull mine out sometimes and pet it.
That's hilarious. That's very Allie.
Velvet.
Yeah.
And yeah. Black pages.
I love it.
Holly Black is more YA geared. So I was like, ooh, something Keaton can read. And something he can display on his brand new pretty shelves that he will eventually get.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a win-win there.
That's it. That's what I purchased.
That's the haul. Okay, well, I'm going to identify which ones of these are gifts and which ones aren't. First and foremost, Allie had ordered these, I don't know, a long time ago when we read Manacled. I think before we'd even read Alchemized. From Germany. Look at that. It's the UK edition, so it's a lot thicker. But look at that edge. I don't know how they do that.
Is that supposed to be High Reeve?
Yeah, it's Draco and Hermione. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not at all what I pictured in my little brain.
You didn't use the actor for Draco?
No.
For picturing purposes?
No.
They didn't describe him very well in Alchemized. I'll say that.
No.
So you don't really get context to build your own picture.
No, like, just because of all of the horrible things he did, like, I pictured this is horrible, but like, Beast.
Oh, like from Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, I mean, fair. Fair.
I just pictured like her, like, my brain went to like her being trapped. So I don't know.
I mean, I get it. I get it. Not too wild, in my opinion. Next one I got is I, Medusa. And it's supposedly like the untold story by Anya Gray of Medusa, because she's always like the side character. The edges are beautiful. Also, I didn't know this when I bought it, but the lady told me at checkout that she's actually a local author, local-ish. She's from Arkansas as well, so thought that was very cool. Next one, Daddy Issues by Kate Goldbeck. This book just came out not too long ago, and it looks fun, so I thought the cover was cute. Okay, this one could possibly be a gift because I used a gift card. Not Like the Movies, or Nothing Like the Movies, by Lynn Painter. Okay, this cover's cute. The edges, look at that, are cute. And I read the blurb on the back, and it's about a person trying to win back his old high school girlfriend by doing like grand gestures from rom-coms, and I'm like, this is it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same book Allie got me as well, Morbidly Curious. Allie also got me this one, Love is a War Song by Danica Nava, and it is a cowboy romance.
Yeah.
So those two were gifts. This one's possibly a gift because I used a gift card. I just thought this was interesting and it was super duper on sale. Like, I'm pretty sure it was $12 plus 25% off plus my 10% off for being a member at Barnes & Noble. So I was like, this is basically free and it's kind of cool. The classic H.P. Lovecraft collection, so it's like all of his collected works in one book, and the edges are really cool, so it'll look cool on the shelf.
Yeah.
So,
love it.
I was like, that price is too good.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is giant. The Will of the Many. It's the first book by James Islington. Hierarchy is the series. I would have gotten the second one, but I only was seeing it in hardcover, and then I was only seeing this in paperback across 3 stores. So I'm not going to get mismatchy, so I'll wait. But yeah, this one's giant. But I've heard good things, seen it everywhere, so is Tisha, so decided to.
Yeah, Emma loves it.
Oh, yeah, and Emma loves it, and we trust Emma. In Emma, we trust.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. I'm very, very excited about this one. It is the combined Iliad and Odyssey by Homer. Obviously, the Odyssey movie's coming out this year. Very, very excited about that. I have a bunch of old, like, classic books, and for some reason, I have 50, and I don't have these, which is wild, because these are 2 of the most popular books of all time. But anyways, the pages are gold. Look at the back here. Like, it's the gold's hard to see. But I don't know, I'm very excited, especially to have this before the movie comes out. Artwork's really pretty too. These are just like those special Barnes & Noble editions that you can only get there that are beautiful. The font's really big though. That's great for me.
Yeah.
My blind ass. But yeah, so that one's possibly a gift as well because I bought it at Barnes & Noble, so.
I've been coming home every night and reading this, and I take my glasses off to do it. And Jeremy noticed it last night, and he's like, wait, you don't read with your glasses on? I said, no, because the book is like right here. And I only need my glasses to see the TV. So I've tried to be better about that because I heard or read or saw something that said that it actually helps your eyes to take your glasses off if you're not doing what your eyes actually need them for. I was like, huh. And I feel like it does actually make my eyes stronger. Like sometimes I can like look up at the TV and actually see or make out the picture versus it just being blurry.
I'm the opposite. I need mine for reading, not far away. And I have stigmatism.
Sucks. Not being able to raw dog our eyes.
Must be nice.
Yep.
Forgot what that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Just fogged up my glasses.
See, it's because you can't raw dog.
Yep.
Okay, you want to go through your highlighted, excited books coming out?
Yeah. Okay, so this is everything coming out the last half of January. And this one kind of snuck up on me. I knew it was coming out, but I don't know. I told Lauren yesterday, I texted her because I was ordering my book of the month, and I was like, was Alice Feeney, my husband's wife, available last month? Because I don't remember seeing it or seeing anything about it.
Mm-mm.
And she's like, I don't think so. And it's not listed as like one of the 6 to pick for book of the month for January, but it's an add-on for $12.
That's very
So I
odd.
was like, fine,
Yeah.
I'll do my final splurge of 2025 and do this. So
Yeah.
My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. I got to pre-order it and I'll have it by like the 9th, and it comes out on the 20th. Of course, mystery and thriller because it is Alice Feeney.
Yep.
The next one, The Method by Matthew Quirk, also January 20th, mystery and thriller. George Falls Through Time. This one has a cute cover by Ryan Collette, January 20th, historical fiction. Better the Devil by Eric J. Brown. This one, just the name and then the cover are both intriguing. Mystery and thriller. Anne of a Different Island. So this is like Anne of Green Gables, but on a different island.
Cute.
That is a romance with a little bit of a historical element to it by Virginia Cantra. Cross Your Heart and Hope He Dies by Jenny Elder, Moke, mystery and thriller. Our Ex's Wedding. This one just perplexes me in the name because I'm not sure how that works. I'm sure, it works, but also very curious to see how that works.
Cute cover.
Yeah. By Talene Vascuni, romance. Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I loved her first book, I'm Glad My Mother's Dead, which was more of a memoir, so I'm kind of excited to see how she moves into contemporary fiction. Or if this has an element of a memoir in it, because I feel like in her memoir, she said something about dating much older guys. So I think there's a little bit of personal story to that.
At least inspiration.
Yeah.
The cover is provocative.
Very. I was like, oh, okay, I can see this being made into a movie too.
Yeah.
How to Commit a Post-Colonial Murder by Nina McConaughey. Mystery and thriller. I mean, how to commit a murder, you had me there. But post-colonial?
Okay, interesting. You have my attention.
Yeah. Romance is Dead by Katie Bone. Romance. Hemlock by Melissa Falavano. Horror.
Okay.
Which, if you know anything about Hemlock, you know. But I'm excited for this one. Yeah. And then everybody knows May Cobb. She has All the Little Houses coming out January 20th. That is a mystery and thriller. Dead in the Water by John Mars, which, if you know, you know. His books will fuck you up in kind of a good way, but also a really bad way. A mystery and thriller. The Elsewhere Express by Samantha Soto Yambao. Fantasy. This one I have seen everywhere. The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead. Romance. And then Tessa Bailey. We love a Tessa Bailey sports romance. Catch Her if you can.
Love it.
I'm sure that's a play on the movie.
I'm sure.
And then I also pre-ordered this one, Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. Mystery and thriller. Yay! If All the Stars Go Dark by S.G. Prince. Sci-fi. This one, the cover looked just really cool.
Yeah.
And then the next one, How to Lose a Goblin in 10 Days.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Same.
I'm in.
By Jesse Silva, Romantasy. And then the rest of these are going to be like January 27th or later. The Wolf and the Crown of Blood by Elizabeth May, fantasy. Such a Perfect Family by Nalini Singh, mystery and thriller. A Dance with Death by Amanda Linsmeyer, fantasy. Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden, mystery and thriller. Silver and Blood by Jesse Mihalik, romantasy. Last First Kiss by Julian Winters, romance. We Who Have No Gods by Liza Anderson, fantasy. Black Dahlia by William J. Mann. This one is a nonfiction deep dive on the Black Dahlia case and why it's so interesting to the public and why the murderer was able to get away with it.
I'm in.
The Witching Hour by Heather Graham. Seen this one everywhere. Mystery and thriller. This House Will Feed by Maria Tirode.
Giving Hazel Thorne.
Yes. Like the name, the cover, all of it. Burned Down Master's House by Clay Kane. This is a historical fiction. Right. Very intriguing for me. And The Unwritten Rules of Magic by Harper Ross, a fantasy. This one looks so good.
The cover's like not giving fantasy, which is fun for me. It looks like a Jane Austen cover, honestly.
Yes. Yep, that's what I got.
I love it.
So those are just like the ones that have cute covers, cool names, are by people we recognize. There are lots of others, probably 2 to 3 times as many as I named, and something for everyone. So go check out the list that is linked in the description. And that will also have all of our book to movie adaptations, book to TV adaptations, and local events in Northwest Arkansas and nationwide events that I've found, which I'm sure there are hundreds more, but just the ones that I could find on individual authors' websites or on publishers' websites.
All right. We ready to talk about the book?
Yes.
Well, spoilers for People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I don't really think we have any triggers here. I let Allie borrow my book, so I don't have the blurb. Let me get it real quick.
Oh, man.
Bet it'll have it on Goodreads. Okay, got it. Poppy and Alex and Poppy, they have nothing in common. She's a wild child, he wears khakis. She has insatiable wanderlust, he prefers to stay home with a book. And somehow, ever since a fateful car share home from college many years ago, they are the very best friends. For most of the year, they live apart. She's in New York City and he's in their small hometown. But every summer for a decade, they have gone on one glorious week of vacation together. Until 2 years ago when they ruined everything and they haven't spoken since. Poppy has everything she should want, but she's stuck in a rut. When someone asks when she was last truly happy, she knows without a doubt it was on that ill-fated final trip with Alex. And so she decides to convince her best friend to take one more vacation together, lay everything on the table, make it all right. Miraculously, he agrees. Now she has a week to fix everything. If only she can get around the one big truth that has always stood quietly in the middle of their seemingly perfect friendship. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Literally, you name it, it goes wrong.
I'm like, all of the shit that happens in this like final trip is literally shit that would happen to me on a trip, either like between my girls' trips or a trip with my family. And I'm like, man, I just feel the fucking dread of waking up because what the fuck can happen today?
Yeah. I'm also super surprised that this book has a 3.84 rating on Goodreads. That's low, I think.
Yeah. I feel like it's because people just don't like cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you have to be in the mood for it. You have to expect it and know that's what's coming. And then you just have to giggle and kick your feet and enjoy it.
It's not all I would
sad
read.
People.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a perfect, we were talking to a friend about this. It's like the perfect palate cleanser. You know you can count on Emily Henry in between a really dark, alchemized style or finishing Throne of Glass or a cliffhanger. You can just count on her style of authors and books to just bring you some little cheer.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to run through the cast because as we are doing this, this episode airs on January 9th, and so does the Netflix movie. We timed this perfectly. So, I want to run through the cast because I feel like it's pretty good. I wouldn't have picked these people out, but now that I've seen the trailer and see it, I think it's really good. Okay, we have Alex as Tom Blythe, I think is how you pronounce that. Poppy is Emily Bader. Okay, Lucian Laviscount, aka Alfie from Emily in Paris, is in it. I don't know which boyfriend of Poppy's he is.
Or is he the brother that's getting married? That's like very flamboyant.
Yeah, but he's black and Alex is white. Maybe he's the husband of the brother?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I kind of
So
wondered if Lucas Gage was that, because Lucas Gage is gay in real life too. And very flamboyant.
So maybe Lucas Gage is the brother?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. They don't have it listed on Google yet of who is who. But yeah, Lucas Gage, who is in American Horror Story, most known for probably.
Mm-hmm.
Jamila Jamil.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. She is great. She has a very nice voice. She's in, she's like a narrator in this other movie I just watched not too long ago. The one where it's like, oh, About Fate. Have you seen that? It's on Netflix.
Mm-mm.
She's like in a lot of Netflix stuff. She must be like a Netflix fan, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have Alan Ruck. I'm assuming he's Daddy Nilsson.
Yeah, surely.
Alice Lee, I'm guessing that's Poppy's boss. We're inferring based on context clues here because Google doesn't have who's who yet. And then Molly Shannon, obviously she's a huge name. I don't know. Oh, I saw this in the trailer. She's Poppy's mom.
She's Wanda, yeah.
Yeah, she's Wanda.
Yeah, Alan Ruck is Jimmy. Lucas Gage is Buck.
Buck!
He's the island guy that she made out with, right?
Yeah. Okay. Who's Lucian?
Jamila. He's Trey?
Well, that's one of her boyfriends. Yeah, okay. I figured he was going to be one of her boyfriends. Trey is the one that either was the photographer or the artist, weed smoker, one of the two.
Yeah.
Who's Sarah? Isn't that the girl that like constantly
Sarah Catherine Hook.
Wait, why is mine not showing me that? Are you just on Google?
I'm on IMDb.
Oh, that's what I should have done.
This is gonna bug me.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Okay. Miles Heiser is David.
What else has he been in? Because he looks familiar too.
He looks familiar, yeah. Wait, Ian Porter is Daddy Nielsen.
Miles Heiser is big.
Yeah, he is. He's the gay friend.
Yeah. Yeah, Ed Nielsen. Who's Jimmy?
I don't remember who Jimmy is.
That's Alan Ruck. And then Julian?
Julian is one of her other boyfriends, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, he's the dad he's Poppy's dad.
Okay.
I just Googled it. And
he's the one that went on the trip with her, right? Like they did the couples trip?
Yeah.
And like she loved him but didn't really love him.
The pregnancy scare.
Yeah.
Trey, okay.
Oh my god, Laura Flannery as the spin class instructor is gonna be fucking amazing.
That's gonna be funny. Trey is the photographer. So Lucian is the serious one that had the pregnancy scare, the photographer.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. Some notes here. What do you think of the friends to lovers trope? I feel like books we cover, we usually are enemies to lovers.
I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I like it as long as it's done like this. As long as it's done in a way that it's like second chance because they knew they loved each other all along, but just never found the right time, the right way to be together. And this is just perfect.
Yeah. I also like with the banter. I feel like one thing about enemies to lovers is you always have, whether it's supposed to be banter or funny or not, you have it just because of the confrontations. The way she set up the banter in this, you still get that. I feel like if that wasn't in there, I wouldn't like it as much.
Oh, 100%. And you just have these inside jokes.
Yes.
For all of life because you've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like the dark, not really meaning to be banter, but it's banter, the epitome of that to me is Suit Daddy.
Yeah.
And like, if it doesn't have that vibe, I'm probably not going to be as into it.
Yeah. And like you were saying about the inside jokes, there are so many quotable moments in this book. Like, you can just read a book, listen to a book, watch a movie, and you just know this is a quotable movie, this is a quotable book, this isn't. Like, there are hundreds of movies I've seen that I probably would never quote ever again. I've seen Shrek, Sweet Home Alabama, Talladega Nights. Quote those on the daily, right? Everyone does.
Literally.
Whether you're obsessed, or The Mummy, whether you're obsessed with any of those movies like me or not, they're quotable. Step Brothers, I hear somebody make a best friends reference, my head immediately goes to, did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yep.
And this book is that, like, this is speaking to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the Too Many Wine. I love that one. Yes. That is so funny.
Yep.
And we've all started saying, this is speaking to me. Because of this book. It speaks to me. And I just love when, you know, things, I don't feel like that's really hard to do. And when it's done right, it's done right. And Emily Henry does that right.
And if those aren't included in this movie, I'm gonna be devastated.
Those two particularly.
Yeah.
They have to. Netflix usually does a good job. We're gonna go in with really high hopes for Netflix. Okay, opposites attract is obviously a big thing here because, I mean, he wears khakis and she wears vintage crazy clothes. I'm also curious to see how they do her wardrobe because she is described to dress crazy. Vintage bell bottoms, bright colored this, that. What I saw in the trailer, I couldn't really tell. The airport outfit was not crazy. It was very, like, chic. I liked it, but it was very chic. The other ones I couldn't, like, tell, but I don't know if they got her wardrobe right. But we'll see.
Yeah, like one of the... I mean, the cover, you can even see that she's wearing any clothes. You just see her arm.
Yeah.
But there's one where she's wearing just, like, a little...
Well, there's one she's wearing overalls and flannel and, like, a beaded necklace.
That fits. Denim jacket with, like, rhinestone fringe and some bell bottoms, and it's got to be like a crop, a bandeau, like, crop top. Yeah, because you can't see it past the jacket at all.
Yeah, that fits
as long
her
as
then.
It's not outlandish like Blake Lively's bullshit.
Yeah,
I'll be okay with it.
Also, I hope they start with the "Hey Tiger."
I feel like it's in the trailer. And that usually means it's not in the movie. Like, it's like a special little thing that only people who've read the book would know. But if they don't start it, it's going to be sad.
Yeah.
I'll be sad mad.
I'll be sad mad. Okay, this is a good question. Do you think you could be cool with being the other person while allowing these platonic friendship trips every year for 10 years?
Not at all.
0%, because shit like this.
Literally. I mean, you know, there is an element of love there, whether it's familial or friendly or truly it's like sexual love. So it's always going to be in the back of your mind on these annual trips. So are they sleeping together on these trips? Or how long before they realize this is too strong of an emotion or whatever and decide that I'm not worth sticking around for? Like, no thanks.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
No thanks.
Even if you trust the person, your best friend I get being friends with people of the opposite sex, but a best friend, I just think it never turns out well. Somebody catches feelings. I don't know. It's just a recipe for disaster. Get messy. Next question. This is from me. I wrote these. Do you think they should have spilled their guts earlier to each other? Because obviously they were both in love with each other for years. Or did Poppy have to figure out she was unfulfilled first, or it would have just blown up and they would have lost their friendship entirely?
I think she definitely had to go through that whole journey of realizing that she's not happy in one relationship after another, but also internally for her to realize that, like, she deserves more from the people she's with. She deserves to be happy, and she can find that with him. Like, she always knew it was there and she could trust him, but she was scared to let herself accept it. So she definitely had to go through that journey. Otherwise, it would have just ended up in them never speaking again.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also think Alex could have spilled his guts earlier and it would have but like Alex had his shit figured out way before she did. I think.
Oh yeah.
Like he was in I think Sarah was always a backup plan for Poppy. That sounds bad, but I think that's exactly what it was. A settling because 100%. Poppy wanted to travel and wanted all these things and he just wanted to have someone and to take care of someone because of his mom. He had mommy issues. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I think Alex knew what he wanted, Poppy not so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Last note I have, totally get the relate to the parts of this book where you're talking about, I can't wait for the trip. The trip you have booked is what keeps you going. Because there are days at work where you're like, I cannot. I am over it. There are days when your dishes are piling up and you have 20 pounds of laundry and you're just like, man, I can't wait for my trip.
Yeah.
Gotta get through this to get to my trip. I feel like for some people, that's not a thing. They're not motivated by travel. So that trip replaces something else to them. But for me, if I don't have a trip booked, I'm pretty much depressed. I feel
a trip, a concert, a big event. Like if I don't have something on the calendar, which kind of scares me for this year because I have one concert booked so far.
Is it Hardy?
Parker
you didn't
McCollum
get Hardy
in
tickets?
September.
Wait, you didn't get Hardy tickets?
I've already seen him twice.
Jesse's favorite, so we got tickets.
Jeremy loves him, but I was like, I'm real scared that he's going to cancel again. So I was like, I'll wait. And if we decide to get last minute tickets, we can do that. But I was like, I am really just cutting down on all spending because I'm trying to get my fucking house finished this year.
We need a bathtub.
We need a bathtub. We need closets. We need a pantry. Like, we're getting shit done this year. And that means no other spending.
Yeah.
We are going to have to plan a trip because if not, I'll just jump off the roof. Fuck the house. I'm done.
For real. Even if it's like even a little weekend or a get together that you plan where people are coming over, it just doesn't take much, but you just have to have something.
Yeah, so we're going to have a lot more game nights this year. Something to look forward to.
Yes.
So we're going to have more game nights. I'm going to make the kids, we're going to do like the popsicle sticks in the jars. We're going to pick like a weekend away a month when soccer's not happening and doesn't allow that.
Yeah.
We're going to do a lot more things as a family. We're going to do a lot more like movie nights in. We're going to do a lot more stuff that doesn't cost $1 million.
Yeah. Like more wholesome activities.
Yeah.
Create memories without spending 10 grand on Disney.
Literally what we did for Keaton's 10th birthday.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
/ our anniversary.
We were talking about how expensive Disney was last night. It's insane.
You can go to Disney in another country and it's cheaper.
Yep.
It's like half the cost.
I don't understand. Even just, I'll go on a little mini TED Talk here. Travel in the U.S. right now. For U.S. people in the U.S. Ridiculous. Stupid. I can go to Paris for 4 days, stay in a nice hotel in city center, round trip flights, exit row, mind you, economy, yes, but exit row, so you have extra legroom, half the price of 3 days in Disney. So more time in a foreign country, international flights, nice hotel, and that is going cheap on Disney Hotel, not staying on the park.
Yeah. Which
is what that's the equivalent of what we're doing in Paris. We're staying in the middle of the city. I cannot comprehend that. And that's discount flights, from a crappy
Breeze
airline that you're praying. You know what I mean? It's not even.
And you only get one bag that's got to be attached to your body.
You have to pay for your seat. You have to pay for your checked bag or for your carry-on. You have to pay for your personal item. They're nickel and diming the shit out of you. I guarantee you, there's no free soda of any kind. It's gotten ridiculous. No, and I mean even going to Caribbean islands, it used to be cheap to go to Dominican Republic and Cancun and all those places. Again, it was cheaper to go to Paris. I did hours of research. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. Why is it so much more expensive over here? I don't get it, but...
Because they hate us.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all she wrote for my side anyways.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that is it for this week. Next week, we are covering Bride by Allie Hazelwood. So if you haven't already, read that. to follow along with us. Check out our website. Again, Allie and I are going to try to get some more merch up there in the next week or so. New items, and of course, our referral for Book of the Month. If you haven't already joined, you get your first book or first month for $5 and a free hat. And then you always get free shipping and love. They're all the same size, just perfect.
Yes.
And early releases. As I mentioned, I get 2 this month, and then or 3 even actually. And then there was something else, and it's completely gone from my brain. So we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.